me cater to you. Let me cater to you. Let me cater to you. I wanna let you know, girl, that you know that I like what you do. So if I be very assured, my life will be purpose without you. If I want it, I'm gonna ask you. Cause I am to be there. Challenge me for the better for you. Let me cater to you.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the house, and we're going to be doing another part of Jason Lee's interview with Marlo Hampton on the Jason Lee show. We're going to be doing a reaction video where I'm going to let you listen to some audio, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to give my little spin on what I felt that should have been said. But hello family, hello, come on in the room, come on in the house. You know what we said. You already said the topic of discussion for tonight, and we're just gonna dive on into it. He's gonna be asking the questions, and I'm gonna, if I feel like I want to interject about something, I'll do that. But y'all sit back, y'all relax, listen to the audio, and look at the visuals. So let's go.
Show that's been on the show, you've held it down consistently for all the time that you've been there, and the fans know that.
That's true. I even feel that, and I'm like, I held it down. It was with the housewives doing everything they do, bringing the drama.
I was Atlanta, and I feel like.
Wait a minute, hold please.
The peach before though, you weren't offered a peach before?
Okay, you know what? I'm so glad you brought that up. I was offered a peach before in my living room with Nene and Grant Leaks. And, I was rich then, a little more money than I had now, So when they said in the living room, Nene's like, Marlo, take it. I'm like, no, not for what they're offering me. Hell no, this is an insult. It's not even a Birkin bag, or it is a Birkin bag. So I didn't do it because the guy I was dating at the time, he just like, no, you can go over there and have fun, but you're not accepting no contract. So I said no. And then
So she listened to what the white man said. The white man that was actually taking care of her. Okay? I was like, Marlo, so you didn't have control of your situation. You pretty much was being pimped out now, weren't you? Getting paid lucratively, but still questionable behavior. Okay, it's like you being paid for services rendered. But let's move on. Let's move on from there.
I guess after we broke up, I'm like, dang, this is like a part of my family. I want to be more a part. I want a title. Because the world made you, how the world is. It's like you have to have a title.
But you had earned it by that point.
Yeah, but I guess, I don't know, maybe, I don't know what the hell happened. But at the end of the day, I was offered, I didn't accept it, and it took 10 years. I got it now, and I just feel everything really, Jason, it's all about timing. I feel this was the time for me to get it.
But the man that didn't want you to do the show at the time that you were dating, who was that?
That was the older white guy.
Okay, that was the billionaire.
Exactly.
So when you're dating a billionaire, and because life is different when you're dating a billionaire. Mm-hmm. I've dated a hundredaire, or maybe even a thousandaire, but a billionaire. Mm-hmm. When you were dating the billionaire, and people were making it an issue that you were getting taken care of. Mm-hmm. Not that you were getting completely taken care of, but that he's doing stuff for you.
I was getting completely taken care of. I still work though, because where I'm from, I can never be dependent on Jason or you. I still just got to have my own money.
But we're going to get to foster care in a minute, because once you go through foster care and you don't have nothing, and you learn how to get it for yourself and survive, you don't lose. You always keep it back. But when you were getting taken care of, why were people making that an issue? I find the people that have a problem with people getting taken care of are people who don't have nobody that wants to take care of them.
Preach, baby, preach. Jason, I don't know why, and to this day, I don't know why. Because if you think about the girls, that's all they talk about. Oh, she dated an old white man.
Literally, that's the only thing I've ever.
I dated one older white man, who took care of me. Amazing, was an amazing provider. I mean, homes.
So I'm kind of like, okay, Marlo, what happened to the billionaire? I mean, why did y'all break up? Are you going to tell us that? Because I know what Jason's doing. Jason is just trying to take digs at Candy Burris because she wouldn't come on his show, or wouldn't come on. I mean, I think he's a radio personality as well. I mean, I think he was trying to get her to come on Jason Lee Unlocked. And because it's like a setup similar to the Breakfast Club. And she declined, and all the reason why she declined because Candy was too busy. And she actually said that somebody on her team had told her that Jason Lee was talking bad about her. So when she was gonna do the interview with the lady on the red carpet that works for Jason Lee, Don Juan with his ass coming over there, you know what I'm saying, stirring up the pot. But basically, he was telling her that no, you don't want to do that interview. And then she was like, okay, no, I can't do the interview with you. And she just left. And I thought that was very rude because I don't know. For me personally, I'm going to get more shine. I'm going to get more haters out there. So why not shine in front of them? If they want to give me an interview, then I'll do the interview. But I cannot promise you that I am not going to discuss what you did to me so we can air it out on air. It wouldn't be like I'm running or I'm just avoiding you in the situation that you said I had got myself into. We will handle that. But see, that's just me. That's just me. I like to confront things when they're happening so we can just put it beside us or not. But we're going to find a resolution either way. Now, let's go back.
Paid for, my mother's home paid for, taught me about credit like my grandmother. I still didn't live above my means. Like my townhome I've had since the day I met him. I could have had a big, huge mansion. But I'm like, no, where I come from with foster care, you
But I feel like
gotta have my own money.
but we're going to get to foster care in a minute because once you go through foster care and you don't have nothing and you learn how to get it for yourself and survive, you don't lose. You always
Don't.
feel bad. But when you were getting taken care of, why were people making that an issue? I find the people that have a problem with people getting taken care of are people who don't have nobody that want to take care of them.
Preach, baby, preach. Jason, I don't know why. And to the
Now, who is Jason talking about? Is he talking about Candy? Is he talking about Kenya? Because Candy do have a husband, but you know, like the block be talking, the streets be wide open, you know, saying, you know, hey, Candy take care of me, and she even said, hell, if she wanted to, she can take care of everybody in this whole damn building. All right, I'm like, okay, Candy, let me give you some of my school loan bills, honey. Please take care of me, all right? But it seems like Jason is, probing around to see, and it's always coming back at Candy's door because he's still kind of sore about it. Then I'm thinking about maybe he's talking about Kenya a little bit because she don't have anybody, but if she need to, she can get somebody. Okay, she just don't want anybody. You know what I'm saying? But let's go back to the show.
this day, I don't know why. Because if you think about the girls, that's all they talk about. Oh, she dated old white man.
Literally, that's the only thing I've
I
ever.
dated one older white man,
Yeah.
who took care of me. Amazing, was an amazing provider. I mean, homes paid for, my mother's home paid for.
Okay, now that's why I got a sticker because Marlo actually had a house that her mom was living in, but her mom was letting in and everybody come out the house and they were doing some unsavory things to where the key. I mean, I think her nephews was living with her mother at the time, and she had to shut down that house. I'm like, okay, wait a minute, are we talking about another house after the fact of that incident? That your boyfriend, man, lover, whoever took care of you. I'm confused, but let's go on.
Taught me about credit like my grandmother. I still didn't live above my means. Like my townhome I've had since the day I met him. I could have had a big, huge mansion. But I'm like, no, where I come from with foster care, that I'm like, nope, I'm going to stay somewhere I can afford. I can pay the bills. And that's why I've been able to shop and just not live above my means.
But I feel like when you think of, again, there's people like, Naomi Campbell, she's rich in her own right, has her own thing, but she was dating a billionaire from Russia. Nobody made that an issue. Was the issue the age? Was the issue that he was white? Was the issue that it was you?
I think it was Marlo. I feel you love me or you don't. And even for our black women, I feel a lot of them don't support me like they should. I feel that when I walk in a room, they're looking, they're frowning. Not until lately, I have an amazing group of black women who have now just come supporting me, showing me love. But it's sad to say, the majority of white women show me the most love. They're there to support me. I want to see me prosper and do other things. And it means a lot to me when a black woman does come up to me or they call and they're like, Marlo, this, or I see this for you in the voice. Because say like Kim Page, Catherine Bruton, these are all.
Love.
But Marlo, let's get it straight now. Were you throwing shade or were you being mean at the time? Let us know, honey.